Okay, so yet again, as a viewer of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, the movie, I felt like with this chapter, since a lot of it was stuff that we've already seen in Battle of Gods, the most interesting stuff was the stuff that we didn't see from Battle of Gods, and yet again, that's Champa, seeing this supposed other god of destruction, and kind of some of the context that we got of the knowledge of him, and a couple different things regarding that particular character. Some of the other stuff, I mean, the fight was cool or whatever. I think this is confirmation, unless the anime does something very different from the manga. Maybe the manga, they don't want to spoil it because it would come first, but it looks like we're not going to be seeing Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta unless Toei really steps it up, which I mean, you can sell figures, you can sell notebooks, t-shirts, mouse pads of Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Why the fuck not? Why not give the fans what they want to see? And at the same time, it's like, it's not really going to affect much at all, because even so, he'll still get owned, because Super Saiyan 3 Goku got owned. But, I mean, we saw basically a Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta going in on Beerus, got a couple of blows in, and it was pretty much like Battle of Gods. So again, with this chapter, a lot of the stuff that happened was just kind of like, been there, done that, seen Battle of Gods like 3 or 4 times already, so wasn't really that intrigued as far as my prior knowledge. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad content. If you haven't seen Battle of Gods, then I'm sure you'll get a huge kick out of it. Seeing Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks getting owned, that was kind of funny, and I mean, I guess it showcases yet again just how strong he is. If a Super Saiyan 3 ain't shit to him, he kicks his ass, and I think they took a little bit of the humor out. If I'm correct, didn't he like spank Gotenks in the movie or something like that? And this one, he just kind of like curb stomps him and throws him into the fucking water. And the slap from Bulma, I mean, that's what we were all waiting for. And again, we didn't get Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but he got a couple of cool blows in, and it looked like he was about to launch him out into outer space, but like, it still didn't do shit to Beerus, because at the end of the day, it's gonna take that Super Saiyajin Godo to do it. But getting more of the Champa and the female looking Whis, they were talking about these magic wish orbs, and when the old Kai and the Supreme Kai were there talking, they were like, oh, they must be talking about the Namekian balls, because they were talking about these giant wish orbs, and not just, you know, because the Earth ones are like, you know, smaller than the Namekian ones. But I think that's actually gonna be a mistake on their part, based on what we've seen of like there being a 9-star Dragon Ball. Maybe there's a set of Dragon Balls that we've never heard of on another planet. Maybe a Namekian went somewhere else and created these awesome Dragon Balls that are even 10 times better than Purunga and Shenron's powers put together, something along the lines of that. So I think what old Kai and the other one said is kind of going to be a little bit of a mistake on their part, thinking, well, the giant Dragon Ball. And another thing that caught my eye in this one is that old Kai knew who Champa was. So there's a couple things there. It's like, okay, so he's definitely from this universe, unless old Kai knows about people from different universes, which that's a possibility as well. I mean, he's been around for a long time, but it could be that he's the previous God of Destruction. It could be that he was a reject for God of Destruction. There's a couple possibilities, but it's safer to assume that he is from this universe. He's not a time traveler, unless he traveled from the past till now, something along the lines of that. That could be as well. And it was kind of weird how they saw old Kai looking in on him and immediately went to old Kai's planet. So there's that. And I mean, at the end of the chapter with Goku showing up to save Vegeta, again, more Battle of God stuff. Honestly, as of right now with Dragon Ball Super, especially with stuff like this, the Champa stuff and the stuff that we haven't seen in the movie is what really intrigues me, because this is what's going to separate it from just being a direct adaptation. So the whole stuff with Champa, again, I think he's not talking about the Namekian Dragon Balls. I think he's talking about something altogether, maybe a different, you know, Namekian made different Dragon Balls somewhere else, or who knows, maybe somebody else made Dragon Balls, they figured out the power, and that's why they're really big and different. Also, seemingly no Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, unless the anime does it different, which is a big bummer for just fans that want to see it. And yeah, Goku arrived to hopefully save the day before Vegeta gets fucking owned. So chapter overall, I mean, it was good. I mean, a lot of stuff that we've seen before, but the Champa stuff is giving me more hope that it's not going to just be Battle of Gods, and I'm waiting to see when he's really going to shake things up and change it from just like the same shit that we've seen. Maybe it'll take till after Goku and Beerus have their big battle, and then Champa will show up and switch everything, and then we'll go from Battle of Gods adaptation to like a whole different arc, the Champa arc or whatever, but only time will tell. Maybe a 7.5 for this one, 8-ish, 7.5, 8-ish. I don't want to completely cut down the content simply because, oh yeah, you know, this was Battle of Gods, because it was still good content nonetheless. Let me know what you thought of this one. First of all, do you think it's the Namekian balls or some different Dragon Balls altogether? Also, with old Kai knowing him, does that confirm that he's really not a time traveler from like the future? And also that he's not from a different universe, he's from this one, unless old Kai knows about other universes. And your overall thoughts of the chapter. That's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be amazing. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.